Hey Roaches, Blubber here. Today we are going to be going over an issue Greenville has, and I've addressed this before. I'll leave the original video link down below, but make sure to like and subscribe, and let's hop right into the video. So guys, make sure to buy the Cappy Roach merch. Here it is, me wearing it. I'll have it linked down below in the description below. Alrighty, so I'm almost sure we are aware that Greenville has one of the lower ends of garage spaces when it comes to car games in general. Now, I know we all know games like Self-Sporter where you can have up to like 90 cars, Ultimate Driving, where I don't even think there's like a limit to how many cars you can own in that game. And then there's Greenville, which only allows you up to like 10 cars if you don't have a Game Pass, and like 35 if you do have a Game Pass. But that's not even my issue that I'm going to be covering today. So, as I've stated, like, you know, Greenville has like a lot of cars, but not many garage spaces. But Greenville has a lot of limited cars, which, don't get me wrong, is super cool. But unfortunately, unlike many other games, Greenville kind of refuses to really allow players comfortably maintain all their limited vehicles they have saved up. This is simply due to limited / off-sale vehicles taking up garage space, which, as I've mentioned like a couple seconds ago, is very, very low / limited. And, you know, it isn't much in contrast to games like Self-Sporter. Like, you know, there's just not much garage space in Greenville compared to other games, which really sucks, especially for people who like to collect limited and off-sale vehicles like this car right here. And like this car, it's such a super cool car. Do I use it much? No, because, you know, this car's been off sale. It's not really updated like the other cars, but it's just a cool relic to have because it kind of reminds me like the old Greenville, if that makes sense. But do I use this thing? No, I just have it in my garage for like the memory of having it, right? But it sucks because it's effectively turning my 35 car garage into a 34 car garage, and when you multiply that by like 12 limited cars, your garage feels super small. So it just really sucks. So simply put, if other games can allow for more space within their garage, Greenville can as well. And as I mentioned at the start of the video, I've made a video in the past about this, and that video got overwhelming support from the community. And moreover, I've actually brought up this issue personally, and it has come to no avail at all. So I'm really hoping that I can make another video on this topic, and maybe the devs will actually take note of it / do something about this. And also, I don't want to like add on to like the current hate train with Greenville at the moment. I know a lot of people are really upset with the recent updates, optimization things. I myself am kind of upset with the devs about that too, but I just know, myself included, a lot of people are like having very poor optimization, a lot more lag within the game recently. But this is just an issue I've been kind of holding back for a while, so I'm like, you know what, let's just make a video on it. But anyways, now that I've kind of like described the issue, I'm now going to dedicate a tiny portion as to why I believe Greenville is actually not follow other games' footsteps in allowing players to comfortably keep their limiteds. I have two keywords here: gatekeeping and profitability. So why else will the devs deliberately make it difficult for consistent players to maintain their limiteds? Simply put, to gatekeep limiteds and make them more quote-unquote limited. As people sell off their limited cars in frustration, the percentage of players who own the vehicles decrease. So when players get upset that they can't buy a new car or something, they might sell a limited car, and that's going to decrease the amount of players who own that limited car, which kind of makes it more selective / limited. Now, focusing on the second word, profitability, when you have a bunch of limited vehicles, it can make your 35 car garage feel like maybe like a 20 car garage at times. But that also means when new updates roll around, you'll be buying and selling cars a lot more frequently if you're making sure not to sell off your limited cars. And might I remind you, when you sell a car, it only goes for 87% of its original value, meaning you lose money. Which might be like, okay, whatever, Blubber, I'm losing money. But when you look at a lot of players who don't play the game like super often, they don't have like $12 million, for example, right? They have like maybe like a couple $100,000. But if you sell like a really expensive car, you're losing a ton load of money, which makes players more likely to click on this shop icon, go to cash, and spend $50 worth of Robux for $600,000, which is an absolutely ridiculous price, but that's for an entire other video. But meaning the devs profit more money using that idea in a sense. So this video is actually going to be kind of short, but we're kind of at like the end of my notes. I don't have a script. I have like an idea of notes, so that's why this video might seem kind of weird. But I have two solutions to this problem. Either one, which I think might be the easy one, since other games easily make their garage spaces bigger. Like again, Self-Sporter has like 90 cars. Ultimate Driving has like a limited, I think. Or I don't know. I think I have like 200 cars on Ultimate Driving, so I'm not even worried about their actual like limit. So generally increase the amount of garage spaces for people. So I would say like maybe like 15 to 20 car spaces by default. And if you own the storage Game Pass, maybe like 50, 60, like it would be way better than the current 10, 35, you know? And my second solution is just make it so limited / off-sale cars do not take up your garage space. Like I'm gonna here. Okay, let's go through my cars here. We're gonna count. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This car's off sale. 6, 7, 8, because those 2 cars are off sale. 9. This car's off sale. So 10, 11, 12. Jeez. 13, 14, 15. So if I have 35 cars in here, 15 of those spaces are not available. So effectively, I only have 20 spaces that I can have like my normal like roleplay cars and like just cruise cars in, which I think is absolutely ridiculous. I could have up to 15 more cars if devs simply made it so limited cars did not take up garage space. But yeah, I'm sorry. I felt like I needed to make another video on this because my first video, like I got a ton of support from the players in the community, but I don't even think the devs like even acknowledged the video, which is pretty upsetting, especially when like so many of you guys really like went into comments. They're like, yeah, Blubber, I agree with you. Like, you know, I don't want to have to keep on selling my cars again and again and again. And what actually triggered me to like make this video is when I was streaming the other day, I like briefly brought up this like topic, and someone in my chat was like, yeah, Blubber, like I don't have the Game Pass and all 10 of my car spaces are limited. I can't even buy the new cars. I have to like hop on an alt account to test out the new cars. I'm like that is, in my opinion, that's like kind of messed up. But yeah, that's what like triggered me to make this video, and here we are. So I suggest you guys go into like Greenville suggestions and like the Greenville server, suggest that there's more garage spaces, or suggest that limited cars do not take up garage space. Because obviously, you know, just making a video on it, personally trying to reach out about the problem is not going to really fix it. So I feel like this is kind of like a thing that like the community needs to like really forefront towards the devs amongst everything going on in Greenville right now. But yeah, let's hop on to the outro. Thanks to everyone who's stuck around for like nearly 7 minutes on recording. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this kind of like rant video, I guess. I just hope the devs do something about this. It's all I want. Why did I clap my hands? But yeah, make sure to like and subscribe, and let me know what videos you want to see down below in the comments. I'll see you all next time. Bye, everyone.